Crafters, this is Jerry with Crafty Stash, and this is our embellishment collab. This month, what I did was used up a lot of scraps, and we got scraps, and we keep scraps. Well, I had, been doing some things. You might have seen the previous video. I punched out some circles. Well, you have all these. I just hate to, even though I recycle all my paper that I don't use, I still hate to throw things out. So, you have all these little pieces here that it's just too big to throw away. How ridiculous is that? And so what I did was just that. I took some larger pieces and I would cut them as the bases. Say this was one of them, and I would cut it big enough for a base, and then I would maybe make a banner shape out of it, and that already looks better, doesn't it? So then I had all of these paper flowers, and I had them in the plain ones like that. I have them all over the place. I have to gather them up and put them all together. I have different color ones. Then I had some that had the stamens in them that were doubled up like that. And so what I did is I just started layering things. And I used the same paper pack basically for the color palette. And I tried to, use the color palette for if it was a button or if it was a brad that I put in the center, or I used the stamens. Now, after a while, I started thinking, oh, what a waste. There's 6 of them here. So the crafty saver that I am, so I took 3 of them out and I put them on in another one of the, well, this is all coming apart, but you get the idea. I took half of the stamens out to use in a different one. So then I would have just 3, and that's just as good, isn't it? That looks just as pretty as that one. As a matter of fact, that looks better. Anyway, so that was my thought process. So I'll put these inside one of these, and then I'll make them go further. And my husband's listening to me, I know it, and he's saying, okay. You're saving a penny here and spending $1 there. Well, that's how we crafters do it. Anyway, so I layered up the this. I put a bigger flower at the bottom, then I put a colorful one on top of that, and then I just started sticking, I would take these types of things and I'd make them so they were kind of like that, so I could tuck them in underneath this and have them stick out. Now I would use a coordinating color, something like that I had in the plain, or whatever I would have, and I started sticking them all in here that were same color palette. And so I have the blues and the yellows and pinks that I got from another project that I just I just took it apart and I started using the pieces from it instead of tossing it away. So then I would stick that in there, and then I'd stick a gold one in there, and so I just kept going, and that's how it became the way it is. So, then they're cute, aren't they? I thought that they were really cute. So let me just show you a couple of them as I go, and that my next video on these will be how I will use them, and probably how I'll use them is either on a card or on I've been using my 8x6 scrapbook albums, and so I've been doing my grandkids either for their other grandparents or for us or for the parents, And, you know, this comes from the same paper pack. And won't that just look cute with a couple of little kid pictures on there? You know, you just can't beat it. As long as you're using the same color palette, you're using the same paper pack. And how many of these paper packs do we have? And we have all kinds of scraps from every kind of thing. And, you know, we have words that we use. And so I'll put with love, and when, well, you'll see what it'll turn out to be. I'll tease you, but I'm not going to tell you the whole thing. So anyway, these are the embellishments that I made for this time. And, you know, it's getting a little easier now. How I said the last time it was such a chore just to figure out what I was going to do. Well, now I'm just using what I have. Use your scraps, put them all together, make something cute. How simple is that, right? Takes 5 minutes. I did 10 of them. So there you go. That's my embellishments for this month, and we'll be looking forward to next month. Check out all the people that are in the embellishment collab down below in the description box, and you have a great day. Go craft. Bye.